in this video, I have a saying about giving a rat's ass that's kind of funny. That how can you give a rat's ass? The ass of the rat isn't yours to give, so let the rat keep his ass. Or you can pick up a rat in tandem to somebody else's ass first, and yes, you're giving a rat's ass. And if the other person wants to accept the rat ass first, to give a rat's ass, you're sort of offering up the rat's ass, and it's up to the other person if he wants to accept. So I'll have another saying too, that in some certain things, that if a rat's ass should really be offered or even given about a particular subject. So that's what I say about tolerance to a certain thing. You can say sometimes you give a shit. There's some and I also have a thing where I say there's certain aspects of giving a shit or giving a fuck. It's not that I don't give a shit or give a fuck. It's there's some aspects of giving a shit or giving a fuck that I don't give a shit or a fuck about. And at any given time, when and where should a rat's ass be given, or a fuck be given, or a shit be given, or even offered? You know what I mean? Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. I'm gonna put my 2 cents in here about the Walgreens thing, since I was seeing it all over news and all over YouTube. I mean, it's fucking hilarious how delusional these people are. Don't get me wrong, I do feel sorry for the old folks who just live their life. They don't bother nobody. They want to go get their medicine. But they need to get pissed off at the right people here. You know what I mean? They need to get pissed off at the people that they should be pissed off at. I mean, they need to tell their people to quit fucking robbing the place. Simple as that. I think it's delusional as hell for people to actually think that or demand that somebody should make a law to force Walgreens to be open. I really don't give a fuck if it's Walgreens or whatever store it is. They're a fucking business. If they want to, they can just up and leave. They can. I mean, and even the ones that, I ain't going to spend too much time on this, I'm going to tell you whether they own the property or whether they lease all the properties where they have all their stores. Say they do up and leave, they can do that and say before a lease is up, they still have to pay the lease to whoever's leasing the property. That's all the fuck they got to do. And they're there to make money. They're a business. They're like any other business. They can make bad decisions too and make bad calls and lose money, and they can be multi-million or billionaire and then lose money as it is anywhere else they're at. I mean, in theory, you know what I mean? Who in the fuck do these people think they are, that they can demand somebody make a law and force a business to stay anywhere? They can wake up, if they want to wake up one morning and decide, okay, you know, we're just going to close this Walgreens up. I mean, say they didn't even look at sales or if it's making money or not. If they, even as crazy as it is, they could just wake up. They have the fucking right to just wake up one morning and just say, oh, you know what, we're going to cut these stores, cut costs or whatever. Nobody has the right to tell anybody to, or demand anybody stay anywhere if they're not making any fucking money. I mean, those people, instead of being pissed off at Walgreens and making demands like they gotta be open, which, like I said, it's delusional as hell, they need to get pissed at the people they should be pissed at. Tell their fucking people to quit robbing the places. And a lot of these people that are fucking bitching that it's leaving, saying, oh, it's because we're a neighborhood, skin color and all that. The ones that are bitching about that, maybe 90% of them know fucking well that their fucking relatives, their kids, their teenagers or whatever age are walking right in the store
walking right out with shit. Police don't even go after them because of whoever the hell they voted for. The police won't do shit. The police don't even bother to arrest them because they're not allowed for whatever reason. They let them back out. And yeah, you're hearing about California. California. That's what all the YouTubers are talking about. Don't want to be too off the subject, but reason why I brought up California, aka California. Yeah, something's under $1,000. They're not allowed to stop anybody from shopping. They can walk right in, and even they try to lock the shit up, and they're just coming in with crowbars and screwdrivers, busting the lock cases open, and walking out. Even places that ain't like California, like where Walgreens are closing. What I mean is why I'm bringing up that shit off the subject is what the fuck do they want to do? Let that be like California there? I mean, it's a fucking business, not a charity place, food pantry, or if you will, because I say food pantry because, yeah, you can get some small amounts of groceries in these places. Not really a grocery store, but you get all kind of other shit, you know, I mean, there. But if people were just allowed to just walk right the fuck out of a store and nobody's allowed to stop them, why the fuck should anybody I can't even talk right without almost laughing. I can't even talk articulately without almost busting out laughing. It's freaking nuts. Totally insane. And on top of that, have the nerve instead of telling their people and their kids to quit fucking robbing the place because it's causing problems. No, they want to stick up for their own people and leave their own people out of it that they know is robbing and say, oh, they got to get somebody and to make a law, get the government, big daddy or whatever to force them to stay open. You mean you want to fucking force a business to stay open and force them to stock shelves and just let everybody take anything? Then it's not a fucking business, is it? And as a matter of fact, if they want to leave and just up and leave, the people that complain about it, if they want to up and leave, well, guess what? It's their fucking business. It's none of your, if you're complaining about it, it's none of their business. It's none of your fucking business. It's their business, not yours. None of your fucking business. A weird pun I'm creating. It's like, who the fuck do these people think they are? And who the fuck do these other people think they are that are actually agreeing with them and listening to them?